Hey guys, what's up? So today I wanted to show you how I straighten my hair. I'm going to show you a couple tips and tricks on how to achieve my hair after it's air dried and get this as a result. So what you want to do first is take a heat protectant. I'm taking the Garnier Fructis Style Flat Iron Perfector Straightening Mist. I absolutely love the scent of this and I kind of go crazy. I spray it kind of a lot on the roots because that's where you'll see, especially in the front of my face, I do straighten it kind of a lot. So by putting the heat protectant and then brushing out my hair, it distributes the product even more, so I really like to do that. And a little tip for brushing out your hair, I like to start from the bottom and work my way up so that there are no knots in it. Now that my hair is brushed out, I'm going to heat up my straightener. I'm using my GHD Flat Iron. I absolutely adore this straightener. I have had it since I think 8th grade or like the summer going into 8th grade, and now I'm going into college, so this has lasted me a very long time. So that is the noise it makes when it is heating up, and that is the noise it makes when it's finally fully heated up. It barely takes like under 2 minutes, like barely a minute. I'm just going to make my hair into 4 sections, like ear to ear. I find that sectioning your hair works so well. So then I am just going to brush out this section. Okay, so what I like to do is kind of just comb it through with my fingers because I tend to get a lot of knots and it's very annoying. I take not too big of a section but not too small either, just kind of like an inch. And then I start from the very root and I kind of go over it a couple times and then follow through with my hairbrush. So it's really easy to straighten your hair. I think overall straightening my entire head will take me no more than 20 minutes, sometimes 25. So I really like to go in with the hairbrush. It kind of just helps separate everything more so that my flat iron can get into every strand. And I usually have to go over the ends quite a few times just because they really enjoy being really curly. One of my biggest tips when it comes to straightening is just to not stop in one place, so don't just hold it right here. Especially I used to do that a lot myself just because I was like, oh, that's the only way the curl will come out. But that actually burns the hair more and we do not want that. So I'm going to continue straightening the bottom sections and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so I am done with the bottom sections. As you can see, they are super shiny, straight, and silky. I love the results that the straightener gives. I swear the only product I used was the heat protectant. Okay, so now moving on to the top section, I'm just going to take the hair down. I remember around 6th grade when my hair started to grow back after I cut it. I think side bangs and like layers were really in and my hair just grew so uneven, and right now too it's kind of more like a V. So I think before I head out for college I have to get it kind of cut straight. So I personally like my ends to be pin straight. Some people like it kind of to be curled in a bit. If you want to achieve that little bit of curled in bottom, I would recommend using a round brush. I personally don't really like them just because, again, I really like my ends straight. But yeah, if you do, I know pretty much any beauty supply store sells them. I think even drugstores sell them. Alright, so when it comes to this little bit of my face, it loves to be really curly. So I go really close and be really careful not to burn my face, but I'll be so honest with you, I have quite a bit. And I really like to just smooth out these annoying frizzy little parts. And I think this, like straightening this section and making it very straight and smooth is a big giveaway whether your hair is like naturally curly or not. So I really like to get it straight so it looks really, really straight and naturally straight. Alrighty. So one side is done. I feel like it's a lot more satisfying to straighten my hair after it's air dried, just because that way I can use kind of a little more heat with the flat iron, but I get it more straight and I get it to, and I don't have to like use as much heat, because with the blow drying, I do blow dry it at night and then it's straight, but then in the morning sometimes like the bottom sections here that are really curly, as you saw before, they do not get like perfectly straight, so I have to go in the next morning and straighten it. So I'm kind of using a lot of heat, and I'm trying to limit it as much as possible, especially in the summertime. Yay, we're on the last section. Oh my gosh. It does not take too long, but your arms get a workout. The last time I cut my hair was 5th grade. I got it cut up to my ear length. I was just really sick and tired of like getting knots in my hair, and my hair was a lot thicker and curlier, just because I'd never gotten a Brazilian blowout or a Japanese hair straightening. So I just had my really, really natural, coarse, curly hair. So I usually get my hair not even trimmed. They call it a dusting, and that basically just takes away like the split ends without taking away like barely any length. Because I know when we go into the hair salon, we just want like the tiniest bit, and they end up taking like this much. They just claim that it's like dead ends. So irritating, because I know growing my hair out, I'm going into my freshman year of college, and I cut it in 5th grade. So it's taken a pretty long time to grow it to the length it is, and I do not want to cut it because I just really love long hair. I'm really excited for next week's video. I'm doing a Kylie, not the lip kit, but I got 4 liquid lips, a review on them. So I have not been wearing them every day, and I'm not wearing them right now, but I've worn them pretty much to like a lot of special occasions. We are done. So I'm just going to pull all my hair forward. I'm just gonna brush it out. And I really recommend, even if you don't rock a middle part, I know I personally, I do not look good in a middle part. I do not like it at all. I just recommend to section it, like your hair just like this, and then section it and straighten it, because I feel like that distributes the hair evenly and it'll kind of not make one side take longer. And I'm just gonna take my flat iron. I can never be too sure. Alright, and then the final step is just to part it the way you like. So I like to part it on the arch of my right brow. So overall, to get the best results for straight silky hair, you really want to use a heat protectant. Any heat protectant is fine. You don't have to buy a high-end one. You can get a drugstore one just like this, and they work perfectly fine, but they are very, very important so you don't fry your hair. And the second thing is just be careful and take your time, because I've burnt my fingers numerous times trying to straighten my hair. It does take practice, just like anything, practice makes perfect. So just keep on trying to get it to the way you like, and especially when it comes to straightening like the kind of front few hairs right over here, be very extremely careful that you do not burn your head or your face, because it is very painful and just not fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a couple new techniques. Please like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see a updated hair care routine on what shampoos I use, more products that I use when I do blow dry my hair, and all of that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!